Hey y'all, welcome back to the DIY Entrepreneurs Reaction Show. I'm so glad you decided to tune in with me today. Go ahead and hit that like button and become a subscriber to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. I would really appreciate that. Today we're going to be reacting to another Shark Tank pitch, so let's check it out.
Burst into the tank is an adorable way to learn a new skill.
Hey!
Oh my goodness.
Hey Sharks, we're Justine,
and Adrian.
the wife and husband team behind the Woobles.
Today, we're seeking a $250,000 investment in exchange for 5% equity in our company.
Wow.
Sharks, we're here to get you hooked.
On crochet.
Our company is the Woobles. We make fun, simple kits that teach you how to crochet. But instead of a boring pot holder, you'll learn how to make adorable characters like
Pierre the penguin and Felix the fox.
Fred the Dino, and Sebastian the Lion. Each kit comes with step-by-step videos that teach complete beginners how to crochet. Our secret? We're not just a crochet company. We see ourselves as an education company too.
We've seen that something magical happens when people learn a new skill. It's about confidence.
So Sharks, who's ready to wooble with us?
Super cute.
Thank you.
Super cute.
What you have in front of you is both the kit and an example of the wooble that you would make with this kit. And if you open up the pouch, then you'll see our easy peasy yarn. And then most importantly, there's a card inside of the pouch that has a link and a QR code that brings you to our website tutorial our customers will follow to learn how to make that wooble.
What is the age start for this?
So most people will look at our product and think that it's for kids, but most of our customers are actually adults buying it for themselves.
And what do you sell these for, and what do they cost you to make?
Landed, they're $3. We wholesale for $15 and we retail for $30.
Wow.
How do you sell them?
Over 90% of our sales are direct to consumer, straight from our website.
So what made you crochet in the first place?
Before I started the Woobles, I used to lead user experience for Google Classroom. And I spent the bulk of my career as a UX designer working on education products. And I loved my job, I was great at it. I was so great that they made me a manager, and it turns out I sucked at being a manager. And so, to take my mind off of work, I started dabbling in all these other hobbies, and crochet was one of those things. And learning to crochet reminded me that I still have it in me to learn something new, that I could try to become a better manager. And so that experience of really building back my confidence through crochet is why we started this. I want to share that experience.
Are you still
with
at
other
Google?
people. Oh, no. This is a 100% full-time.
Is it full-time for both of you?
Yes.
Yes.
And what's your background?
From a really young age, I've been taught that success means getting good grades, going to a good school, and getting a really high-paying job. And that's exactly what I did. So I became one of the youngest directors on Wall Street. I traded billions of dollars in equities.
Wow.
But I wasn't any happier at the end of it than when I started. And what I began to realize was that I had spent all that time working towards someone else's definition of success. And so I left it all behind to go and try and figure out what my own definition of success is. I knew from a really young age that I really liked helping people. And then when we started thinking about crochet kits, what's really neat about it is that it is that confidence boost. Sometimes as we get older, you kind of stop learning new things. You start saying things like, I'm too old to learn that. And so what brings me joy with these kits is that they're a little confidence boost to remind you that you can always learn something new. So exactly 2 years ago, we started this business. We took $200, we bought some yarn, and we bought a domain name. And since then, we've done $5.3 million.
Okay.
Wow.
Good for you.
What?
I didn't catch how many years ago.
Yeah, so year to date, we've done 3.1 million. And if we assume that
For
we've just
crochet?
stopped growing from this point on out, we'll do $7 million this year.
You're direct to consumer, which means you're doing a lot of online advertising. So tell us what your cost to acquire these revenues are, what your gross margins are, and what your net margins are.
Yeah, so we spend about 20%.
Okay, so I know Mark will come in and damper the mood, but let's just celebrate for a moment. Like, goodness gracious, they get $7 million this year off of crochet kits. I know how to crochet. I'm thinking I need to go ahead and get back into doing some crochet scarves or something. He said to date they have $3.1 million. They're on target to do $7 million by the end of the year. Goodness gracious. And it hasn't been, I didn't catch how long he said that they've been in business, but he said lifetime it's been 5.3 so far. And they're at that 3.1 at the time of this year, whenever this was shot. And so this is cool. And then they sell those little kits for $30. And so I'm assuming that it comes with the needle, the crochet hook. It comes with all the yarn that you need and the instructions. And then they said their education as well. And so I wonder if they have some type of online, and I'm pretty sure they do. She came from Google with their learning and education platform. And so I want to understand the technology piece behind it as well, because I'm sure there are some online courses or something that you have to do, and that keeps people, you know, in tune and purchasing more. And so let's just congratulate them for a moment. You know, Mark had to come in. Okay, all right, that sounds good, but what are you spending to make? I know we finna get into the numbers, but congratulations to Woobles, or Wobbles. It's Woobles. It's got to be Woobles. It can't be Wobbles. Maybe it is. But anyway, they are seeking $250,000 for 5% stake in their company. So let's see who takes the hook with them.
% of our revenue on advertising.
Okay, that's not bad.
It costs us a blended pack of $16. The average order value is around $57.
Okay.
Wow. Do they
so
order one kit or more than one kit?
So that's about 2 kits.
Then you're making a lot of money.
So 86% gross margin, 32% net margin lifetime, and 38% year to date.
Great margins.
So why do you
Goodness
need 250?
gracious.
I mean, you're killing it.
We're here for 3 reasons. We're here for licensing, wholesale, and mentorship. When it comes to licensing, when a customer finishes the kit, the first thing they think is, I need to get another kit. And then they start asking us, where's Baby Yoda? Do you have any Disney characters? Where are the Marvel characters at?
Guys, how did you arrive at your evaluation that you presented?
We know our valuation's very low. It's low because very low because we are here to make a deal. We can learn so much from this group of people in this room.
I love it.
And the way we see it, we have 2 huge opportunities ahead of us. We haven't even begun to talk about wholesale, but licensing and wholesale, we think can drive this brand to the next level.
You want to go to retail?
We want to go to retail.
Why, when you're killing
Because they
it?
have enough margin, yeah.
We've done a test order.
So now we get a little more about what the mission really is. Is the basis or the mechanism for that learning, in your vision, always going to be crochet? Meaning, is the next product that you have
Good
coming
question.
a non-crochet or some other form?
Yes, the key to our business is the learn to part. What we apply it to can change, but right now we are 100% focused on crochet.
So for the foreseeable future, it's crochet kits.
Exactly, yep.
I like this deal, okay? Because it has something I love called cash flow. I
What
love
does it
cash
have?
flow. And so, I see it this way. I think I can reduce your costs of acquiring customers by around 8 to
Say about
10%.
$18.
Number 2, I can definitely help you with licensing. Been there, done that, with lots and lots of brands.
Hey, dang,
I
that
also
would've been
think I can
good.
help you with some other interesting ideas in the fashion world with this stuff, okay?
The fashion world?
So
This
I'm
I
gonna
can't
I'm gonna
wait
make
to
you
hear.
an
This is
offer.
a far
Listen,
stretch.
I'll make you you want to hear the offer or not?
We would love to.
I'll give you the $250,000 for 10% equity.
Coming from you, Mr. Wonderful, I expected to hear the words
You know
royalty. and I
why?
don't
You know why? You
Shocking.
have cash flow.
Would it be okay if we just heard if any of the other sharks are interested as
I
well?
would, definitely. I'll give you $300,000 for the
Okay,
same
more money.
10%.
Thank you.
I love this. I'm going to make you an offer. I'm going to go $300,000 for 10%.
So that's Lori.
I understand all of this. I mean, I've been in this market so much, and I know how to get all the things you talked about, from the licensing to the retail stores. I think you should be everywhere and fast, because you are something that could really take off.
Exactly.
That's our mission. We want to spread the joy and
knockout.
confidence of learning something
I'm
new.
going to give you $350,000 for 10%.
Up.
$300,000 for 8%.
Okay?
8%. This mentoring is going to be worth it.
Guys, you understand all the offers, right?
Don't
You
have
got to
a
make a
learning
decision.
platform.
Hold it a second. Just hold it a second.
all sharks are still in, and there's a bidding war between Barbara, Kevin, and Lori for Adrian and Justine's highly profitable crochet kit business, the Woobles.
I'm going to give you the $350 for 5%. That's how much I believe in your business. You are sitting on a rocket, but you have to let me know right away, because I'm being a fool here, bidding against myself.
Would you consider adding another shark to your offer?
I'll do it with Mark. Come on, Mark, come here with me.
I was 300 for 8. You don't need, I can do this all alone.
We've read your book, and we've seen what you've been able to do. I think that if you would team up with another shark.
What was the amount you gave us?
$350.
The $350 for 6%.
Robert, are you going to do anything here?
Well, I'm trying to get a word in here. I mean, it's hard. I'm just seeing, how can I get a piece of this thing?
You want Robert in it?
Make an offer.
Yes.
Oh.
I'd love to be involved.
So we're going to give you $450.
Wow,
for
they
6%.
throwing money at
The
them.
two of us together.
Nasty move.
Yeah.
2 of us together.
Guys, you understand all the offers, right? You got to make a decision.
Could we take a moment?
Yes.
You can.
Goodness
You can.
gracious. They got Barbara and Mark for $350 for 6%, and then Lori and Robert for $450 for 6%.
Okay, so
That's money.
each shark offers a lot of different value in different areas. And where we think in the short term that we can really get the most help
Gotta be
is with
Lori.
Mark and Lori.
Mark and Lori,
I
And
feel
it's on
they
offended.
Barbara.
picking they
I
own.
You know
I
that,
love it.
like, you mean so much to me, but for the company, I
Oh,
think.
how sweet. But
Lori,
let
do you
me
want to
tell
work together?
Wait, you're going to abandon me like
It's
that?
over. That's what they want to do. $450,000, 6%. You guys got a deal.
Oh, I've had it now.
Done? Yes?
Wow.
We'd love to.
They get
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys
are great.
Thank you so much.
My God.
That was definitely a bidding war. Everybody was in. 2 people got kicked to the curb. And I love the fact that they were confident enough to come. Once they saw the interest, I will be confident enough too. But they were confident enough to decide which 2 partners they wanted. Although, because at first, Barbara was in with Mark. And then Lori went in with Robert. And they had stated already that they wanted more than 1 shark. And so at that point, you had the people started partnering up. Then nobody wanted to partner up with Kevin. But anyway, they came back with a counter, and then all of the offers was more than what they asked for. They asked for 250% for 5% of their company. And then all of the acts outside of Kevin was going more and more money, $300K. And then Barbara went in for $350K. And then Lori dropped the gun for $450K. They was really bidding for this business that, like Kevin was saying, got great cash flow and is really doing well. I would have really liked to understand the learning component. Was it just sheets of paper, or what was the platform? You know, how were they kind of using the platform, and was it digital? You know, were they using, you know, some type of course online to kind of drive that and make it easier to learn? I would have loved for them to speak a little bit more about the learning journey. But the cash flow took all the thunder. And so everybody started going in at that point, which I don't blame them. But they ended up walking out of the deal after choosing who they wanted, with Lori and Mark for a deal for $450K for 6% of their company. That is phenomenal. And so I am so excited for them. I really do hope that this partnership proves to be very profitable for the both of them and all of them that was involved. And I can't wait to see an update on what they're doing and how they scaled with their business. And so kudos to them for making a deal and being so successful. That just sounds wonderful. I also like the fact that they came in knowing exactly what they wanted. The guy said they came in for 3 reasons. They knew they undervalued, you know, it wasn't too much of a big ask for the sharks, but they came in and they knew exactly what they wanted. The guy said he wanted licensing, wholesale, and mentorship. And so they just came in. They were a phenomenal group of entrepreneurs, and I think a lot of us really learned a lot from them. And just coming in, one, having some cash flow, kind of undervaluing the company to the point where the sharks put the value and increased the value for them. They didn't have to fight and tussle about their valuation or anything. The sharks was willing to give more money for a little bit of equity, and that made the deal. And so this was a great deal to see. So I'm just really excited for them. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and staying until the end. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button and become a subscriber to the channel if you like this content. And don't forget to check us out for the next ones.
God, he threw me under the bus.
You guys are as sharky as we are. Congrats.
You're very sharky.
Good job, you guys.
Are we skipping?
Sure, yeah. Skip out.
Mark and Lori were our target sharks.
We did not prepare for that scenario at all. Wow. And we're just glad it worked out. It was definitely a risky move to try to break up Barbara and Mark and get Lori in there instead. And we're glad that it worked out.
Mark, I brought you into the deal. You didn't even want the deal. I was pushing you for the deal. You were my partner. I never for a moment thought you would throw me under the bus and go with Lori. I really feel like the scorned woman.
Robert knew.
Barbara, that's the difference. I knew Lori would throw me under the bus.